Hello friends, I am going to discuss illustration number 23 of portfolio management, and this is the illustration is from the CMA final SFM. Okay, please read the question, very good questions. Please read these questions. Illustration number 23. Illustration 23. Very good questions. Good Look Limited has been enjoying substantial net cash inflow, and until the surplus funds are needed to meet tax and dividend payments and to finance further capital expenditure in several months time, they have been investing in a small portfolio of the short-term equity investment. Details of the portfolio, which consists of the shares in a UK listed companies, are as follows. And these UK listed companies are as follows. These are the companies: A Limited, B Limited, C Limited, these, and number of shares the company has purchased, these. Beta coefficient of the company is given, these. Market price of the company is given, these. And last dividend yield is given, these. And expected return on the equity in the next year, this is the expected return of the equity in the next year. Okay, the current return on the market portfolio is given, that is equal to 19%, and risk free rate of return, this is equal to 11%. Look at here. On the basis of the data given, calculate the risk of the Good Look Limited short term investment portfolio relative to that of the market. This is the very good questions. In this case, it is asking, on the basis of return you received from your investment, what should be the risk? What should be your risk? On the basis of return, what should be your risk? And what should be the risk? Risk is compared here by the beta. Risk is compared here by the beta. Risk is compared here by beta. Okay, on this beta, what is in actual beta which is given in the questions, and what should be the beta on the basis of return? If there is a deviation of any, in that case you must change your portfolio, and that is saying here, recommend with the reasons whether Good Luck Limited should change the composition of portfolio or not. On the basis of that, you have to decide whether you should change the portfolio or not. That you have to decide. Let's do these questions. Okay. Now, calculation of portfolio beta and given return. Calculation of portfolio beta and given return. Here. This is a security. You have A Limited, B Limited, C Limited, D Limited. Market value. After market value, you have calculate weight. And thereafter you have calculate return. So what is the market value? Look at it. 60,000 shares at this market price, 80,000 shares at this market price, 1 lakh shares at this market price, 1,25,000 share at this market price. By multiplying this number of share into market price, you can calculate the market value. Look at it. 60,000 into 4.29, 80,000 into 2.92, 1 lakhs 2.17. D, 1,25,000 into 3.14. Then what will be in this case? The market value is 2,57,000, 2,57,400, 2,33,600, 2,17,000 and 3,92,500. Total market value is 11,500,000. This is the market value. Now you have to calculate weight. How to calculate weight? 2,57,400 divided by 11,500. This is 0.2339. 2,33,600 divided by 11,500. The 0.2123 and 2,17,000 divided by 11,500. This is 0.1972. 3,92,500 divided by 11,500, 0.3567. This is the weight. What is the weight here? 1. Sum of the weight is 1. Okay. After calculating market value, expected return of next year. Because of this is the return, expected return equity on the next year. Okay, this is a 19%, 19.5%, 24%, 17.50%, 23%. Okay, look at it. 19.5% of 2,57,400. 24% of 2,33,600. 17.5% of 2,17,000. In last, 23% of 3,92,500. 3,92,500. Look at it. What is the return percentage here? 50,000 064, 56,000 193 है 193, 56,000 064, 37,000 975, and this is 90,000 275. Almost total return is 2,34,507. 2,34,507. Now, expected return of next year. Expected return of next year. Expected return of next year. Expected return percentage. 2,34,507 divided by 11,00,500 into 100, that is 21.309. As per investment and as per your expectation, you should have this return. Now I am going to calculate the beta, portfolio beta. All the securities are different beta here. This is the 1.2, 2.3, 0.85. These are the beta here. On the basis of this beta, calculate portfolio beta here. Calculation of portfolio beta. Calculation of portfolio beta. Portfolio beta equal to beta A weight A, beta B weight B, beta C weight C, beta D weight D. Look at here. In the given question, weight is already calculated A, B, C, D limited, and beta is already given here 1.2, 2.3, 0.85, 1.28. On the basis of this, you can write 1.20 into 0.2339 plus 2.30 into 0.2123 plus 0.85 into 0.1972 plus 1.28 into 0.3567. Overall beta you have 0.28068 plus 0.48829 plus 0.16762 plus 0.45658 1.393166. This is your portfolio beta. Now we have to, this is a portfolio beta. Portfolio beta represent a risk of the portfolio in the given question. Here risk represented by the beta here. Okay. Now as per your investment, you should have risk this much. Now you need to calculate what should be the risk as per your expected return. And now comparing these two, you will find whether your investment in portfolio is better or not. Okay. Now I am going to calculate. Calculation of beta as per given return. Calculation of beta as per your expected return of next year. As per your expected return of next year. Expected return RF beta RA minus RF. Your expected return already you have calculated here 21.309%. 21.309% risk-free rate of return you have. Risk free rate of return, this is 11%. Return to market portfolio 19%. This beta 19% minus 11%, 21.309 minus 11 equal to beta, this is 8%, or this is 20 point, this 21.309 minus 11, this is 10. Beta equal to 10.309 divided by 8, 1.28864, 1.2886. This should be beta on the basis of your return, but you have calculated this beta, it means your risk is higher on the basis of your investment, but risk is lower on the basis of return. Okay, it means your portfolio is not best. You must have to change your portfolio. Okay, why? Because on the basis of your risk taken, this should be your beta, but on the basis of return, your beta should be this. On the basis of return, on your beta should be this. Beta on the basis of return, here decision, how will you write the decision? Okay, decision, beta on the basis of return is lower than portfolio beta, that is portfolio risk is higher than actual return, risk. Hence we need to change our investment policy. We need to change, and we have to invest in which your actual return is higher than return as per CAPM. So what was in the first question in this question? Look at it. On the basis of the data given, calculate the risk of the Goodluck Limited short-term investment portfolio relative that of the market. Means what that you have to calculate it. What return you have received, on the basis of that, what should be the portfolio beta, what should be your beta, and that I have calculated the answer here. Okay, this is your answer, beta, this. And now on the basis of this, you have to, question is here, recommend with the regions whether Goodluck, this region I explained here, this region, why recommend with regions whether Goodluck Limited should change the composition of the portfolio or not, whether composition should be changed or not, that whether change or not, that I have approached, that I have reached on the to make decision this on the basis of calculating beta. What is the question? Whether Good Luck Limited should change the composition of the portfolio or not. How can I reach, how can find this answer? Because after calculating the beta on the basis of return, on the basis of given beta, because on the basis of return beta should be lower, but on the basis of given beta is higher. That's why we need to change the beta, we need to change our portfolio. Okay, now how to change the portfolio, that I'm going to give the answer. Actually this is the answer of second part as well. Okay, this is the answer of, this is the first part answer. Okay, now look at here, need to change. Comparing expected return as per CAPM, comparing expected return as per CAPM and expected return on the next year. Of next year. Security A, B, C, D. Strategy. Eleven percent, 11%, 11%, 11%, plus beta 1.20, 2.30, 0.85, 1.28, 19 minus 11, 19 minus 11, 19 minus 11, 19 minus 11. Look at it. This is 20.6%. This is 29.4%. 17.8%. This is 21. 19.5%. 24. 17.50%. 23%. Look at it. Investor is expecting 20.6, but in actual return is 19.5. The return given in the question should be considered at actual return. I had made this in concept classes. I make you understand these concept classes. Investor expecting higher, but company is giving lower. That's why this company should be sale. Investor is expecting 29.4%, but he is receiving 24%. That's why this should be sale. Investor is expecting 17.8%, but in actual return this is 17.5%. This is also lower. This should be sale. Investor is expecting 21%, but company is providing 23%. That's why it should buy. So what should be the decision? Sale securities A, B and C by securities D. So this